Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends House of X Charles Xavier from the Tri-Sentinel Build-A-Figure wave. And as you can see, just like the Cyclops that we just looked at, he also comes with an arm for the Build-A-Figure, some cool artwork there on the side, and also on the back. I really do like the design of these boxes. Here we have a short bio in various languages, and the rest of the wave. As I said, I have already done Cyclops, and I'll be getting to all of the rest of them very shortly. You need everyone here except for Wolverine to build your Tri-Sentinel Build-A-Figure, which again I will be taking a look at very soon. So stay tuned and subscribe to the channel for those. But for now, let's go ahead and open this thing up and take a closer look. And here we have Charles Xavier, aka Professor X, out of the packaging, standing just under 6.5 inches tall to the top of that helmet there. And this is a very, very interesting one. Here we have a very Frozone-esque, a stealth Frozone vibe is what I'm getting from this figure, at least. Like, as soon as I saw this box, all I heard in my head was, "Honey, where's my super suit?" The helmet is the only really interesting part of this figure. We do have another head accessory, though. We have the unhelmeted or unmasked Charles Xavier with the, if I put it in front of him, you can see it, kind of mind wave power ability thing, which is stuck to the back of the head. You can't get that off. Well, I mean, you can if you pull hard enough, but then he'd have a hole in the back of his head, and who wants that? It looks really good. I love the fact that it is clear and they haven't made it a different color or anything. It's a nice expression and a nice face mold for him. His eyes are closed, and it looks really, really nice, especially when you put him in this pose with this hand as well. It's a very kind of Cyclops-esque hand, only it's on the right side as opposed to the left. And on the other side, we have just an open gripping hand, which works well for reaching out with Cerebro. The other hand accessories are a bit kind of left to decide. Well, one's good. We have a pointing finger, so we can tell naughty X-Men off. And then also we have this hand, which really is just pointless. It's basically a gun-holding hand. It's a trigger finger hand. And I really don't see why Charles Xavier would need this. And he actually comes in the package with this, so yeah, that's kind of pointless. Even just a fist would have been much better in my opinion. At least it gives him a better grip if you do want to have him actually hold some kind of accessory, but obviously he doesn't come with anything that he can hold, so it's kind of pointless. The whole suit itself is, it's not quite black, it's a very, very dark grey, a matte dark grey. It's on one of the old Spider-Man body molds, and it looks good, but there's really nothing to talk about it besides this head sculpt right here. The helmet is done in that really nice kind of almost metallic silver plastic. They do a really, really fantastic job of making that shine. I absolutely adore the color. And the amount of detail that is in this helmet. I mean, look at that back there. There's so many little intricate bits and bobs in there. It's so much more detailed than I thought it was going to be. These bits here are slightly flexible, these hoses, and it just looks great. And that blue right there really does just pop. Paintwork is fantastic. It's really the only bit of paintwork that there is on the figure, and it's done well, so can't complain. Articulation wise, the head does move up and down, left and right, and we only get a slight little bit of wiggle there, but fantastic articulation for something wearing a helmet like that. Shoulders that come out to the side, rotate all the way around, and obviously it's on that Spider-Man mold, so we do have a butterfly joint. It's not the most amazing butterfly joint in the world, but it gets the job done. Rotation in the upper part of the arm, double jointed elbows, rotation and a hinge at the wrist. The torso doesn't really move back, but it does move forward a smidge, not all that great. I think this mold was improved after, was it the Pizza Spidey mold or was it something else? And then they improved on it afterwards. The waist swivels right there, but because of how skinny he is, it does kind of look very weird when you start rotating it, so I wouldn't move it past that first joint. Hips that come out to the side, forward and back a little bit. Rotation at the upper part of the thigh, double jointed knees, no rotation down there like Cyclops, and then we have the feet that move up and down, and we have an ankle pivot. And here he is with the other headpiece on, just so that you can see what that looks like. It does look a little bit big at first, but it's not. It's just because it's just such a colorway difference to the rest of the body there. It just really draws your attention to the face, and it just looks really, really big on the body. It's also partly because the body is so damn stick thin, but I'm really happy that they did decide to give us this head as well as this one. There wouldn't have been much else going on with the figure otherwise, so I'm really, really happy that they did decide to give us something else. And overall, if you're a fan of House of X and you want this form of Charles Xavier, then go ahead and pick it up. It's a really solid wave, and it's a decent figure. There aren't any paint apps to be messed up on this guy, so I think it's a definite win-win if you're a fan of this design. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more from me, there's some videos on the screen right now, and links to my social media in the description below. For more Marvel Legends and the rest of this wave, please go ahead and subscribe and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.